Ito ang mainit na balita at trending ngayon sa mundo ng social media. May matinding paglilinaw ngayon ang dating Pangulong Duterte sa naging pahayag ni Speaker Romualdez at mainit na sagutan naman sa pagitan ni Senator Tulfo at Senator Cynthia Villar. Ano nga ba ito? Well, let's find out. May paglilinaw ngayon si dating Pangulong Duterte. Bakit naging masama ang loob niya kay Speaker Martin sa usaping pondo at planong pagpapatalsik kay BP Sara?
Wala naman akong away sa ano. Yun lang ang sinasabi ko. Naghinakit lang ako sa kanya kasi siya yung speaker eh. Dapat kontrolado niya yung mga komunista dyan. Total busog naman yan sa kanya. Huwag ka magbukuhin mo in public yung tao. Kaya naman na magsabi mo kasi na intelligence plan, binubulsa, hindi naman na kami ganun kapobre na. Walang ang akin yung pahiya yung anak ko. Alam mo yan. Alam mo, speaker, ganito. Magpargana lang tayo. Lalaki sa lalaki. Alam mo yan. Kasi yung intelligence fund na yan, gagamitin talaga ni Sara yan against the Communist Party of the Philippines. Huwag na lang tayo magbulan. Huwag na tayo mag-away. Ikaw ang nandyan. Sino man pala ang sisihin ko?
Dagdag pa ng dating Pangulong Duterte na baka bumalik ito sa politika.
You cannot go into a guessing game na basta na lang impeach. For what? Intelligence man? Alam mo ba ginawa ninyo yan? Babalik ako sa politika. Papilitan ako. It's either I run for senator or I will run for vice president.
At sa wakas, nagbigay pahayag na ang ating Pangulong Marcos na hindi siya papayag na patalsikin si BP Sara Duterte.
So, of course, pinabantayan namin na mabuti because we don't want her to be impeached. We don't want her to, she does not deserve to be impeached. So, we will make sure that this is something that we will pay very close attention to. The declarations of impeachment, parang lahat naman ng presidente ini-impeach. Ngayon, vice president pa. Wala naman siguro at wala naman sigurong dahilan kung hindi lang ayaw sa amin. That's not a reason to be impeached.
Mainit naman ang naging sagutan sa Senado na halos manginig sa galit itong si Senador Tulfo dahil sa kabulustugan ng ilang politiko.
Let's go to black sand mining. Talamak po yung black sand mining ngayon sa Pilipinas. Nagkalat po yan sa iba't ibang lugar. Zambales, Cagayan, Ilocos, Mindoro, etc. Now, ang nasisira dito yung river, shoreline, and offshore. Ang pinagtataka ko, Madam Sponsor, why are we not doing anything, the DNR, to stop this? Kasi po, ito po yung modus operandi ng mga operator. Sila lang pong kumikita rito at hindi po kumikita yung ating bayan. Pinapalabas na quarrying and dredging. So therefore, all they need is a permit from the LGU para sa tinatawag nilang dredging para mapalawak yung river. Pero wag ka, nagpa-black sand mining na pala sila. At marami po silang nakukuha na black sand at itong pinakamatindi. Yung pong mga mangingisda nga natin, tinataboy na po sa West Philippine Sea ng Chinese Coast Guard. Nag-encroach na po sila sa ating teritoryo sa West Philippine Sea. And now yung ating mineral at natural resources tulad ng black sand, dinadala natin sa China because a majority of this black sand mining goes to China. At ang kumikita lang, China and the operator and the government doesn't make a single penny except of course LGU na nabibigyan ng bahagi dito sa pamagitan ng taxation and of course pagkukuha ng permit. Kaya lang ginagamit nga kanina, sabi ko, quarrying and dredging. That's the modus operandi. So,
gusto lang ho sabihin ng DNR sa inyo that the DNR never issued government permit with this. It's the local government ang nag-issue ng local permit.
Mr. President, Madam Sponsor, I did not say the government. I said the LGU.
Yes.
Kaya nga, ang gusto kong mangyari sana, kung talagang pro-environment po ang ating DNR Secretary, then I challenge her na mag-issue na po ng department order to stop this kabulastugan na minimina po ang ating black sand dito sa Pilipinas at dinadala sa China. Why don't we put a stop to this? Can you do that?
Sila po ay nagpunta na sa Pag-asa Island to establish the Philippine DNR presence there to increase our monitoring of this black sand mining. So, ipinapromise po sa iyo ng DNR that they have made the presence felt and they will try to stop this black sand mining.
Is that right?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Hindi nga. Hindi nga. Walang biroan po. Mr. President, Madam Sponsor, totoo ba? Hindi ba kayo nagbibiro? Kasi kapag kayo po ay panindigan yan, sasamahan ko po kayo. Lantarang po nagkakaroon ng black sand mining dyan sa Zambales. Alam ko po yung mga site. Gusto niyo po bukas na bukas, puntahan po natin yun at mapapahiya po ang DNR. Puntahan po natin yung site sa Cagayan at puntahan po natin yung site sa Ilocos, sa Mindoro, mapapahiya po kayo. Sabi niyo monitoring, puro na lang monitoring. Ang gusto ko po, hindi monitoring, implementation, hulihin kung talagang ayaw niyo po magkaroon ng black sand mining. Huwag yung po puro monitoring kasi madaling gamitin yung salita monitoring. Ang sa akin po, dapat meron pong aksyon. Na yung sinasabi niyo, na wala kayo nakikita, then tomorrow,
Hindi, may nakikita sila, alam nila. Kaya lang, ang nagbibigay ng permit is yung local government.
I know.
And supported by the local government.
exactly, Mr. President.
Gusto nila, natulungan sila ng DILG kasi ang i-kontrolin mo yung local government.
Exactly, Mr. President, Madam Sponsor. Dapat mag-issue ng MPSA, yung Mineral Production Sharing Agreement, nang sa gayon makinabang po yung ating gobyerno, yung ating bayan. And then magpalabas ng Department Order ang DNR na kailangan may MPSA ang lahat na nagba-black sand mining, aka quarrying or dredging, at kapag halimbawa hindi po sumunod at patuloy pang ginagawa yon, so implementation-wise, pwede na pong gamitin dyan yung power ng ating DILG to the PNP para paghuhulihin sila. And we can also use the Bureau of Customs because yan po ine-export sa China.
Sabi po ng DNR, yung local government, DILG daw, local government ang nag-i-issue ng permit dyan. According to the rules, 5 hectares and below, local government. Sila daw, wala pa silang nai-issue permit dyan. It's always the local government.
Thank you, Madam Sponsor. Thank you, Mr. President. Then in that case, meron po dyan sa Zambales na more than 5 hectares, then bakit hindi nyo po puntahan yon? Ang point ko rito, kung talagang pro-environment ang ating DNR Secretary, mag-issue siya na Department Order, I challenge her, na saying there is now an order putting a stop to all black sand mining. Blah, 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 blah.
They cannot daw stop 5 hectares and below. They can only stop yung more than 5 hectares because it is the power of the local government to issue 5 hectares and below. So if it can be determined that it's more than 5 hectares, then they can stop it.
Go to Zambales and you can see that.
Baka ginagawa po nila, ini-issuehan nila pa 5 hectares para under the DILG. Tapos hindi, iba-iba ang pangalan.
Okay
kasi,
nga. Mr. President, Madam Sponsor, so alam niyo yung modus. So alam niyo pala yung modus, so bakit di niyo po buwagin yung modus na yan? Kayo po mismo nagsabi from your mouth na iniiba-iba yung portion, hinahati-hati.
So they promise to work with DILG and DPWH to be able to enforce that.
But for the meantime, Mr. President, Madam Sponsor, mag-issue ng Department Order ang DNR kung talagang pro-environment sila, stating na yung black sand mining is illegal from now on at wala na pong magba-black sand mining dito sa Pilipinas using the pretext na yun ay quarrying or dredging at yung mga hindi sumunod ay huhulihin. Because right now, like I said for the second time, ini-export po ito sa China. Ang nakikinabang po yung China.
Alam naman natin lahat.
Exactly, alam po natin yan, Madam
Yeah,
Sponsor.
but,
So what are we going to do about it kung alam na natin
So
yan?
they will issue daw a department order
Thank you.
prohibiting black sand mining according to the
Thank you.
law. Oo,
Yes,
and then,
according to the law.
kung halimbawa magpalusot yung local government, then they have to coordinate with DILG and DPWH to stop that practice of the local government. Common knowledge naman po na talaga may gusto nito local government.
Good. So, if I heard it right, sabi po ninyo, Madam Sponsor, Mr. President, so mag-issue na po Department Order ang DNR banning black sand mining in the Philippines.
Okay.
Did I hear it right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I'll take your word for it. And gusto ko pong makita yung pong ipapalabas yung department order. Give me a copy of it. And everybody's gonna be happy. Even the Filipino people. Okay. Now, my follow-up question then to that is, pwede ho bang magbanggit yung ating Secretary sa DNR, ano po yung naging pakinabang ng taong bayan doon po sa mga trip niya sa abroad, whether that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Mr. President.
Sinasabi po na lahat ng trip na yan is ministerial level. She has to go and she has the approval of the President. Kasi may mga conference na dapat yung Secretary of DNR should go. At meron namang conference na pwedeng mag-send lang siya ng representative. So itong sinasabi niyang trips ay talagang she has to go kasi ministerial, she has to represent the Philippines.
Okay. My next question then, nagkaroon ho ba ng policy directions na binigay ang DNR Secretary after her trip abroad? Because that was what the people on the ground, especially mga regional directors, were waiting upon the arrival of the DNR Secretary. Nagkaroon ba ng policy changes? Nagkaroon ba ng department order as a result of that na naging beneficial po? Hindi lamang po sa DNR main office, sa core group, kung tawagin, kundi maging sa pangkalahatan, so to speak. Mr. President.
Mr. President, every time she goes abroad, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, they have a meeting afterwards with the core group of the DNR, especially the USEC and the Philippine delegation who came with her, and they talk about it in their in the General Assembly and flag ceremony and in the meeting of the group, the managing group of the DNR.
Flag ceremony, that's right. That's exactly what my sources did mention to me. Aside from the conference and the flag ceremony where the DNR Secretary did speak about her trip abroad, ang gusto ko lang po talaga malaman at gusto ko malaman ng mga taga-DNR executives sa iba't ibang probinsya ay kung meron po ba yung concrete na policy directions that were given to them in black and white saying na we have to do this because of my foreign trips. Ito po yung nakita ko na pwede natin papakinabangan. Ito yung department order that I have to issue because I found out na we really need this and that, etc. So meron po bang ganon? Yung po kasing inire-request sa akin noong mga lumapit sa akin ng mga taga-DNR. And I'm just telling you what they were asking me. Mr. President, Madam Sponsor.
Mr. President, they said yung mga nakuha nila sa kanilang foreign trips are incorporated. It's not, hindi na nila sinasabi definitely what foreign conference, but it is included in their formulation of policies and DNR orders to their management and the employees of DNR.
Kaya nga, Mr. President, Madam Sponsor, ayoko na maging makulit. Ang kailangan po, concrete, something in black and white na nagbunga po sa biyahe ni DNR Secretary Loizaga at siya po ay nakapag-issue ng mga memorandum order or department order or meron pong policy directions given to each and everyone sa iba't ibang region na may mga problema. Yun po yung gustong malaman nito mga regional director kasi so far wala raw po talaga sila tatanggap, although tama po yung binanggit ninyo sa flag ceremony raw, doon binabanggit nga pag sa mga forum, sa core group, doon nababanggit yung foreign trips. Ang gusto kasi malaman ng mga taga-DNR mismo, saan na yung makikita namin na nagbunga yung kanyang foreign trips. Kasi po medyo nagtatampo po yung mga opisyal sa DNR na wala silang napapala doon sa foreign trips na pwede naman i-delegate kung tutuusin. Siguro may advice to the DNR Secretary next time, paki-delegate na lang po siguro sa inyong mga matataas na opisyal dyan sa DNR, yung mga foreign trips mo. Baka pwede pagtunan nyo na lang po yung mga problema sa DNR na mamaya babanggitin ko kung ano-ano itong mga seryosong problema na pwede yung tututukan versus kayo po yung mag-abroad. Yan po ang aking humble, unsolicited advice. Base po yan sa request ng inyong mga kasamahan sa DNR.